Hi everyone! Filtration is crucial for both crayfish and other pet fish as it helps maintain clean and healthy water conditions. In this video, I will demonstrate how to create a basic filtration system to help protect crayfish from diseases and potential death. Here are the things we need to make overhead filtration. Number 1 is the plastic container. You can buy it at Divisoria or shopping center for $2 or 75 pesos. We need a pair of scissors to cut the plastic. We will also need a glue stick and a glue gun to help assemble the filter chamber we will create in this process. We will also use a soldering iron to make a hole in the container and use electrical pipe for the flow of water in the plastic container. Let's start making the filtration system. This filtration is called overhead filtration. This is because it is at the top of the aquarium, unlike the other filtration that are submerged in the water. The plastic lid will function as a divider, creating a separate compartment within our filtration system for enhanced organization and efficiency. I will now cut the lid so it fits in a plastic container. It is not necessary to cut it exactly because we will use a glue stick to seal the gaps in the lid and container. The idea is that the first chamber divider will need to have a large gap in the bottom. Then the second divider should be attached to the bottom of the plastic container to stock the water in the first chamber. I will now apply a glue stick to the first separator to ensure it in place and prevent any unintentional movement. Make sure that there is a space at the bottom for the water to pass through, allowing the water to flow beneath the first separator. We will now place the second divider. This second divider must be attached to the bottom of the container, and this is the one without a gap at the bottom. Let's put a glue stick on it so we can stick it to the container so it won't move. We will do the same for the divider in the second chamber. The first divider also has a gap at the bottom, and then the second divider has no gap at the bottom, just like in the first chamber. We will also put a glue stick on the sides of the divider so that it does not come off and the water does not enter the gaps. Using a soldering iron, we will make a hole in the side of the plastic container. You can use a drill, but since I don't have a drill, I will just use a soldering iron. We need to make 2 holes in this container. I place one on the left side and another one on right side to maintain balance. Now that we have a hole in the container, we will proceed to cut 2 electrical pipes. You can use all the electrical pipes from your home, which will save you the expense of purchasing new ones at a hardware store. Now I will put the electrical pipe in the hole of the plastic container. If the hole does not fit, just use a soldering iron again to fit the electrical pipe. Don't be concerned about the large gap in the container's hole, as we can resolve this issue by applying a glue stick to seal the gap effectively. To prevent water from entering the gap, we will use a glue stick to securely attach the sides of the electrical pipe, ensuring a watertight connection. When the glue stick is dry, we can now add a filter media to our filtration system. In the first chamber, I will put filter wool. This is to first filter the solid waste that will flow from the aquarium tank to the filter wool. We can also clean it easier because the only thing we need to clean is the filter wool and not the whole filtration system. In the second chamber, we will place lava rock and ceramic ring. In the second chamber, beneficial bacteria will live. Beneficial bacteria will consume the ammonia and eliminate bad bacteria, converting it into nitrate. Nitrates will be eaten by plants and convert into oxygen, that fish need to breathe. Now that we have all the filter media in place, let's test our DIY filtration system. We will just place this DIY overhead filter here in the middle of the aquarium. What we will do here is we will put the hose of the submersible pump here on the filter wool. I just inserted the hose into the filter wool so that it can really filter the fish waste and clean the water thoroughly. You will need a submersible pump to pump the water to the DIY filtration system we did. The price of the submersible pump is 200 pesos or $4. Now you can see that I have turned on the pump so that the water can flow here in the DIY filtration. I can see that it works well, and using it will clean the water of our crayfish and mollyfish. This filter also provides oxygen to the water because of the flow of water down the filtration system creates bubbles in the water. This filter provides oxygen to the water because the flow of water down the filtration system creates bubbles in the water, and those bubbles becomes the oxygen. These are my pets in this tank, which are crayfish and mollyfish. I believe that with this filtration system that I did, I can improve the quality of the water in their tank so that they can live longer. That's all everyone. I want to say thank you for all of those who added a comment in my video. Thank you very much J Doliente 5128, Roadrunner 9000, user CN6K MT60, Darren Salinas 5053, Mark Joven Bautista 9841, Mark Mr. Craig Breed, Dindos Pajak 2135, Proxima Century 1946, and user MB ZB8D8L and Abyss Sheikh 67. Thank you very much. This is Shaq and you're watching Biker Drone.